Today. Welcome to this video. I'm Edison and welcome to I Am Now Living. On this channel I talk about manifesting, visualizing, goal achievement, controlling your dreams, and enjoying a super healthy lifestyle. If this is you too, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification so you don't miss one single video that I put out for I Am Now Living, because I have brand new videos coming out each and every week just for you. And as always, if you see that like button down here, go ahead and give it a really nice high five. It lets our friends at YouTube know that, hey, people enjoy this content, want more of this great content, and then more people can share it and enjoy this too, building a super cool and a super great law of attraction community. So let's get into today. Today's video is the law of attraction. Oops, I mean the law of the best is yet to come. So when I was creating this video, I mistakenly labeled this video as the law of attraction, and it's moreover the best law of the universe ever. Like ever. Remember a time when you just knew and had the acknowledgement and manifested the version that was on the way to you? Before it even became real, you felt it. You knew it. You were so confident and so optimistic, like you were a huge magnet and your wants and desires were sucked into your attraction. Can you take yourself there? Can you take yourself to that time and that place and that memory and that situation in life? Well, years ago, I was asking for something. I tried different ways to get it and flexed my approach differently. And then one day, driving to work, I received a call. I didn't see the number. I didn't pick it up. I just heard the phone ring. And a wave of emotion came over me, and I had to pull over to the side of the road and cry. It was that emotional. I knew it. I felt it. The wave of supremacy, absolute certainty. It's mine. I did it. Higher entities, universal archangels and guides, bringing it to me. Are you there? Are you thinking of what you attracted and something like this, knowing it before it even happened? I was rushed to get to work, so I didn't even check my messages till about halfway through the day. And when I did, I listened to the message and another tidal wave of manifestational emotion broke over and throughout me like a hurled surfer pummeled by the current of the wave crashing in the ocean. If you can imagine a wave just crashing on a surfer in the ocean or wherever. And this is like, words can't even describe this elation of what I created, what I got to receive and presently have to enjoy, what I desired for such a long time. That like pow, zap, and that lightning, here, now, enjoy, and play, indulge in it. Let me hear yours. Type in the comments below that time when you desired something, when you held the knowledge of its certainty. You went around and saying, I got this. It was just so natural. You felt that zap of its arrival. When was it? How long ago? Where were you? What was it you were after and made now in your life and became your lifestyle? The best is yet to come. On 3 to 4 different occasions, I booked a condo, and when I arrived, the place was horrible in many ways than one. Sometimes you ask for something, and when you arrive, it's the opposite of your hopes and expectations. No kitchen that was stated in the description. A gorgeous pool and a jacuzzi overlooking the beach that was broken, filled with junk and algae water. A rooftop pool that wasn't even a rooftop pool. It was a 7th floor pool that overlooked the parking lot and a garbage dump. So as I canceled the reservation, I brought out my note cards and my journal and wrote as fast as I could quickly, right? Getting in front of that momentum. I'd pick a nice pretty spot on the beach or sit under a shade tree or an umbrella and rewrite how beautiful it was to be in whatever it was, in such and such a condo with a heated pool. I'd feel myself sitting in the living room, right in the ocean, right by the ocean. A full refrigerator, cooking my meals, putting the groceries away and firing up some delicious food on the stove, feeling the jets of a hot jacuzzi, or just reading in a nice, quiet, sunroom. Even taking a few steps off the porch, into the sand, and swimming in the ocean. Just writing and scribbling and even drawing. And each time, I attracted a more beautiful, more epic place that was on the opposite side of my frustration. Just so beautiful and rewarding. Better manifestations that matched what was in my vortex. In the midst of the pain and frustrations, the best is yet to come. Letting go of the right then past and fast forwarding my attention to receiving the best. And oh, it was so nice having a whole house to myself, basking in a heated salt pool, swimming oceanside in an amazing heated pools and jacuzzis. There was a saltwater lap pool that was 55 degrees, and I was the only one swimming in it. Breathtaking, and that was on the opposite side of my frustration and my pain and disappointment. I also got and attracted a condo that was on top of the ocean as I slept and awake to nature's sound of the waves. Very, very beautiful. And that's why I named this video The Law of Attraction. Oops! I mean the law of the best is yet to come. No matter what we're going through, we can make the immediate choice to focus our intention on the ultimate best life can give us and wait for its arrival. As you get to watch all the cooperative components and the universe coming to assist you in the full realization, to see it, to hear it, to taste it, to smell it, to feel it, to laugh in it, to play in it, the version you created. Results, right? It would be like results. It's no fun to be depressed, right? It's never fun to be down and out. It's not fun to be run over by life. It's not fun to be mistreated by others. It's not fun to have cliques or favorites at your workplace. It's no fun to be alone seeking your soulmate for so long. So, create your own reality and do it fast as soon as something you don't like takes form. I've done this so many times, I just excuse myself and I'm just writing on these note cards. The best is yet to come. On the way to me. Better than I expected. Decide. Practice that frequency of what's wanted and steer your ship 180 degrees away from the absence of or the lack of that desire. Do this over and over. Get good at it. Become a master of it. And then decide the unfolding right before your eyes. And this is not easy. So here's the one way I started putting my oars in the water and going downstream. I had a sports injury from cliff diving and trampolining a few years ago. I was in all kinds of pain and I was out for a good 9 or 10 months. I seen doctor after doctor with no progress, and it was pretty frustrating. I had rude doctors, doctors that were 2 hours late for the appointments, physical therapists that prescribed therapy routines, not even targeting the area. I drove an hour to get to the hospital, and the therapist would cancel when I arrived. No text, email, nothing. So it was a nightmare, and it was almost like I was on a hamster wheel. I had a few days off a week throughout my work week, and I decided, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend one of those days, the full day, not worrying, not being stressed by my work duties, my bills, my home fix-ups, whatever it is. So I brought a few brand new manifesting journals, and for 8 or 10 hours, I just focused and wrote and wrote. What did I want? Where I was, where I wanted to be, the homes, the travel, the investments, the friends. Then I'd take a little break and go do lunch or relax. And then I would go back to it and put all my thoughts aside. Work, bills, appointments, phone calls coming in, home repairs, whatever it was. Focused, no interruptions. And I'd feel and write. Feel and write. A new want, a new desire, a goal, a vision, jump into it with so much emotion, and just do it over and over and over. Excuse me. I wrote pages and pages of healing paragraphs, seeing, feeling myself walking, running, diving indoors and outdoors on the 3, 5, 7, and 10 meter that I like to dive off of. The black and blue gone, turn to regular skin tones, being agile, being flexible. 2 weeks after starting this new daily routine of mine, I stepped into the physical therapist's office and my PT rep was out sick. So I sit down and I get a new PT rep, and she introduces herself. She goes over my injury, looks at it, and says she'll be right back. She comes back with an ultrasound machine and goes in depth about how her daughter, and several of her patients had the same injury. It wasn't the joint, it wasn't the muscles. The regular therapy that I was doing was for different injuries, and it would never help. And all which I told doctor after doctor after doctor over and over and over, being on that hamster wheel. So she started a deep ultrasound therapy for 15 minutes and several sessions, and 2 months later, healed, strong, walking, running, flexible. The best is yet to come. No matter what turmoil you get in, the instant reaction of reciting, the best is yet to come, better and better, something better or more beautiful is on the way to me. If not you, someone else or something better. If not this, something better and more rewarding than I could have ever imagined. Feels so good to desire something when you hold the knowledge of its certainty. Isn't that so amazing? Just that confidence up here as you walk around with your shoulders back a little bit more confidently throughout the days and weeks. Understanding the laws of the universe in order to feel certain. And if you're not getting good results, then look at your weekly schedule and block off an uninterrupted, quiet, focused, law of attraction or manifesting, goal setting block where you can start controlling the momentum early on, just like a train or merry-go-round. The first seconds after it starts, you're pretty much toast, right? After it speeds up, and it goes around 2 times, 5 to faster and faster. You can't stop it, right? You're toast. And it sort of actually controls you, right? If you tried to jump on it, you have no way of stopping it, sitting on it, or whatever it is, right? You'll just get pummeled over. Speaking of which, I had 2 clients of mine trying to quit smoking, and they quit smoking. One woman accomplished it in 2 weeks, the other one a year. The first client just started the habit only a few months ago because of her new mom's dinner group. The other had been smoking since high school and was up to 2 packs a day. Momentum. A few of my clients wanted badly to get out of a negative relationship. One client was married, had a house, had different properties, had kids, and the others were dating less than a year. Once that train is moving, oh boy, is it moving. Japan's bullet trains are the fastest in the world, and they're going about 370 miles per hour. Controlling your momentum, knowing you can be, do, and have whatever it is you choose, and get on that frequency. The best is yet to come. On the way to me. Better than I expected. So, the question, have you blocked off your me time? No, really. No one can be around you. You have to escape, and you really have to be uninterrupted. So tell and show your husband, your wife, your kids, hey everyone, I just started and then look at your weekly schedule and block it off. Uninterrupted, quiet, focused, law of attraction, goal setting, manifestations, blocks where you can start controlling the momentum early on. If you try this just a little bit and do this for 30 minutes, and then maybe like an hour, or once a week, or a whole weekend a month, you will see a huge, huge shift. You will feel without contradicting. You will start to build your momentum. Take pleasure in the vibrational expansion, and then manifestations will be happening faster and quicker. You don't wait for something to happen or something to happen to you or occur and then examine it after. After the momentum of the Japanese bullet train has pummeled you over, you have no control. You're out of control. You're like splat against the wall, right? No momentum. But check this out. A single penny put in front of its tracks, in front of the tracks of the bullet train. And the bullet train can't even move 1 inch. It's stuck. It can't even get going, right? It has zero momentum. Even with the $50 billion it took to make it, right? It can't move. You begin to have absolute knowledge in the laws, trusting at first, and then adding the layers of the vibrational frequency, and you keep applying and building up. Day after day, or week after week, or month after month, you start building this confidence, this conviction, this sureness, this sharpness, skillfulness, the definiteness, and the mastery. Energy in motion, right? Tend to your intention of slowing negative momentum and better at encouraging positive momentum. The best is yet to come. Then all things are not only possible, they are certain, for sure, a slam dunk, a done deal, stamped, claimed as yours. You now get to see it, hear it, taste it, smell it, feel it, laugh in it, play in it, as it is now who you are. And there you have it for today's session for the I Am Now Living video. If this video helped you out, be sure to like and subscribe down below. If you want, you can support the channel through Patreon, and I'll have a link in the description down below. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to check out my I Am Now Living course. It is super, super powerful in visualizing your goals, creating what you want, healing your hurts and pains, overcoming obstacles, and living your life to your ultimate fullest. And if you've always wondered what it would be like to be present and in full control of your dreams, I designed a program to help you develop lucid dreaming called Dream Boss. So be sure to check that course out as well. If you'd like, leave a comment below. I love hearing from each and every one of you and all about your amazing journeys. And if you got a lot of value from this video and it was helpful and useful to you, be sure to share your thoughts and experiences with the rest of the community. And we'll see you in the next video.